It's a great honor for us to host this program, especially since last 2-3 years, our people, our younger students from Nagaland are coming out with a lot of mainstream examination. And that's a sign that we are also moving forward, not with that kind of a down look that the mainstream people have on us, but with our own ability and with our own wisdom and knowledge that we are able to achieve what we have always dreamed before as a dream for us all.
Today, we gather here to celebrate an extraordinary milestone in the lives of these exceptional individuals. On behalf of the Central Nagaland Tribe Council, it is with immense pride that we extend our heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Your journey to this momentous achievement has been fueled by unwavering dedication and relentless hard work. Your success as young achievers not only brings honor to yourself, but also serves as an inspiration to countless aspiring civil servants, particularly from those tribal communities. You have shattered barriers, overcome obstacles, and surpassed expectations, proving that with determination and perseverance, anything is possible.
Prestigious UPSC 2023. Civil services being one of the most sought after services in the country, it is an honor and a matter of pride for all of us to have our Naga children being selected from among the few successful candidates. So congratulations to you all. We wish you more success in life and assure you of our prayer in the days to come. On behalf of CNWA and CNSA, we have a small token of appreciation for you. So as I call out your name, please come forward and accept it. For that, I request Sri Y. Mumpemo Mtoy, NCS retired and Honorable MLA Government of Nagaland, to do the honors.
First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the program organizers for organizing this program. It is a source of great inspiration and motivation for not just the three of us, but also everyone here, especially the students. It boosts our morale and encourages us to do better the days to come. Since the topic of the speech isn't given in a program, I will consider this as a short summary of my UPSC journey. I would like to structure the speech in two parts. First is, I would just like to summarize my UPSC journey. And in the second part, I would like to just say a few words of encouragement for the students, the parents, and everyone present here. I think the UPSC journey for me has been a mixed bag. I didn't get through in my very first attempt. I have faced failures. Even in my first and second attempt, I couldn't clear the prelims. In my second attempt, when I couldn't clear the prelims after studying so hard, that was a very low point for me in my UPSC journey. But one thing I would like to stress is the fact that the civil services exams, especially the UPSC and even the MPSC, it doesn't just test the person's ability to study, to work hard, to cram as much information as possible in your head. It also tests the character, the mentality of the person. So when I talk about mentality, I talk about the qualities such as perseverance, the mental fortitude to keep on going, and so on. So, of course, you know, when I failed in my second attempt, I thought maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should just give other exams. But I was lucky enough to have a lot of support from my parents, my friends, my well-wishers, my seniors, my teachers, and all the senior officers as well. So I think this journey is not just, my point is this journey is not just a solo journey. It is a journey of not just you, but also all of the people who are connected to you, especially the people who are close to you, the people who support you. So I think I should give credit to not just to, of course I worked hard, but it is not just one element. There's so many different elements in my journey, and I think I should give credit to everyone who supported me in my journey, as well as, of course, the Almighty God.
I would like to extend my gratitude to the organizer of this felicitation program. We are indeed very humbled and thankful to you all. When I look at my 26 years of existence on this earth, I have nothing but I am very humbled and grateful to God, because I am here and I've come till this far just because of the grace of God. So I give all the glory and honor to God. My early days of my life I spent in my village, and it is only through the education that I have climbed up the social mobility, and I am here just because of the education that I have received. The reason that I'm telling you this because I remember my mom clearly telling me when I was in class 10 that if I really want to continue my studies, then I have to work hard for it, because she couldn't afford my education. And so I had no choice, but I had to work hard for it. I am someone who did my entire schooling in Nagaland itself. I did my graduation in Patkai Western College. Kitu is my batchmate. We did our graduation in Patkai Western College. And with all this, I could clear Nagaland Public Service Commission as an EC, Extra Assistant Commissioner, ranked 1 last year, and this year, by the grace of God, I could clear UPSC with rank 723. The reason that I'm telling you this is not just to blow my own trumpet, but I just want to convey the message to everyone gathered here that it doesn't depend on where you come from, but it always matters that if you have a determination and if you believe in a dream and if you work hard for it, then the entire world will conspire for you to achieve that dream. It is not always easy to achieve success. It is always easier said than done. And when we look at our history, that the history is full of examples who have achieved success not in the first attempt, but after repeated failures. And one thing that underlines them is that despite the repeated failures, they just don't sit there crumbling over things that they cannot change. But they dust themselves off, then they rise up like a phoenix and they become successful. And today, since Autala, me and Nimgam, we all are a testament, because we all didn't clear this examination in our first attempt, but we all cleared this examination in our 4th, 5th, and our 6th attempt. This mantra of not giving up is not just confined to clearing the civil service examination. It is command and is relevant to all kinds of professions and everything that we do. Whatever that we are engaged in, whether it may be in the terms of entrepreneurship, or sport, or music, or anything that we do, we may not achieve success in the first time. We may face failures in our life, we may have setbacks, societies may not believe us, but we have to believe in ourselves, and if we have patience, perseverance, and if we have consistency, then we will all achieve that goal. So I feel like being successful is not enough. But we also need young men and women who are God-fearing. Because being a successful person but not possessing a good character is not enough. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 12 says, "Do not let anyone look down on you because of your youthfulness, but be an example to the believers in speech and love and conduct and faith and in purity." So we have to be a voice for the voiceless, and we have to use this success as a platform to bring positive changes to the society. In the end, I always believe that all of us are temporary travelers in this world, 8 billion of us. We're all in this world for a short period of time. And it's important that we try to make the best use of the gifts that God has given to us, because all success and failures are temporary at the end of the day. So we have to identify our gifts and make the best use of our gifts. It is important that we bloom wherever that we are planted, and life is not just a bed of roses. There will be more challenges, we'll face more challenges, but if we have determination, if we have persistence, then we can overcome all those challenges. It is important that we be an asset to the society and not be a liability. We have to be the problem solver and a panacea and be a solution and spread positivity wherever we go. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all.
I thank you for the opportunity to stand before you, and I just want to share a few thoughts, a few lessons that I have learned from my UPSC examination preparation and journey. I'm sure that all of us sitting here, we must have heard of the phrase that our life is like a marathon and not a sprint. A sprint is a short distance race. A marathon, on the other hand, is a very long, slow, and an enduring journey. And my UPSC Civil Services journey and preparation has been like a marathon, very long, very tiring, challenging, and a very long journey. 6 attempts. I gave 6 attempts, and I started my preparation in 2016, gave first attempt in 2017. And throughout this journey, one of the greatest challenge that I've faced is that there are many ups and downs in this journey, and there are good days and then there are the bad days. The good days are those days when you are so inspired and motivated and you have that fire burning within your soul. So on those days, it's not very hard to study and put in 10 hours of hard work. But then there are the bad days when you have to pull yourself out of the bed, when your body and your mind is tired, and the task of doing the same things over and over again becomes so repetitive and boring. And those were the days when I believe you are really put to test, on days when you are discouraged, on days when you don't feel anything, when nothing can inspire you. What do you do on those days? How do you pull yourself up from those moments? And I wish I had a secret formula to share, but I don't have any such formula. What I've learned is that you simply have to set your heart and your mind to do what is right, to continue to faithfully do your work, even though you don't feel anything in your heart. That's something I've learned. I also, as I talk about this, I also want to mention the importance of mental and emotional health. I always had my mom and dad and my friends whom I'm very close to talk to and to pour out my sadness and my frustration during those difficult moments. Apart from that, I also want to talk about the importance of having a hobby. This is something that I want to encourage the youngsters as well. It is very important to have a hobby. We can pick any hobby, it doesn't have to be a complex one. It's just something that we should enjoy, that brings joy into our life, and can also help us to become a better person. I love to read and I love to journal, and during my preparation, my hobbies sort of became like a therapy for me. I used my hobbies as a channel to motivate myself and also to find inspiration and to get through some of the very difficult moments, reading a lot of books, just journaling down my thoughts. And I think it is very important for us to have a very rich inner life. I do believe that the quality of our inner lives can affect our afterlife as well, our relationship with people, the productivity in our lives, how we deal with life's problems and challenges. So spending quality time doing what you love, building up your inner self, those played a very important role as well in my preparation. At the end, I just want to say that whatever path that we choose, whichever race we are running, always remember our goal, and we have to learn to run our race with strength, with understanding, with knowledge and endurance. Thank you. God bless us all.
In fact, I'm more blessed because, as has been mentioned by the President and CNSA, my friend Mr. Limargam is sitting here. We are the first, persons among the CNDC family who had number of meetings, sometimes in the forest, sometimes at home, sometimes at the everywhere, and then we have decided that we will also form a union, an association as CNDC. But initially we have decided to include the Rengmas also. That's why we have decided to initially name it SARC. That is Sema, Ao, Rengma, and Yong. And I also happen to be one of the initiators, so I thought it best that I should also come and meet you all. That's why I have taken this privilege to be with you all today. And moreover, before even the existence of these establishments, in 1963, I was also one of the first batches who went to Don Bosco School in Golakar in 1963 and enrolled myself in class A. From there I have started my educational life, that's my academic life, that's why it is in both the ways. I thought it is appropriate of me to be in this gathering today. Since many of us have spoken, it is not wise on my part to give a long lecture. So I will take my time as short as possible. First of all, I would like to express my heartiest and warmest congratulations to all the three of you for bringing glorious and praises to the three Naga tribes of CNBC in particular and Nagas in general. It is aptly said that in every endeavor of our life, determination, hard work, and consistency are some of the main criteria to success. And I'm sure that since all of you possess these principles in life, today you have become the chosen few among the all Nagapo friends. Heads up to you all, and many, many congratulations to you all.